Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Rob, and for today's video we're going to do a quick intro and then we're going to talk about stock market basics. So let's go! So real quick guys, what you're going to find on this channel is all kind of information about different investments ideas, primarily for my age group. Now the reason I created the channel is because I was looking at various YouTube channels and I got sick of what I was seeing. I mainly found three types of YouTubers. You've got your ultra D-bag flexers.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Have your insanely boring Ferris Bueller's Day Off put you to sleep types.
The Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which anyone raised or lowered raised tariffs.
Then you have your ridiculous, here's how I make X amount of money in a month, join my quick scam, whatever BS types.
7 income sources that has generated me $100,000 a month.
Dang guys, maybe I should pay to get my own plaque made and flex it around on my channel. Get some of them subscribers. Click that like button. Yeah. For serious note, please do hit the like button if you do enjoy this content and this video. And leave a comment below actually, let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Thanks guys, really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started talking about stocks. Hey guys, just keep in mind that this video here is coming from the perspective that you are new to the stock market and you have no clue what the hell you're doing. So this is going to be some basic introductory information. So what I put together here is kind of a Google slide PowerPoint type. That way you can go back and look at this whenever you want on your own time. I'm going to leave a link below in the comment section. So guys, what are stonks? That's kind of the meme here with the dummy dude here. Probably someone on Robinhood losing all their money. All right. So real briefly, just have like 2 slides, just kind of brief intro of who I am. So my name is Rob. I've been investing in the stock market now for about 10 years. I've invested heavily in cryptocurrency for the last 4 years. And actually the house I'm in right now, I bought primarily from Ripple Profits, which is cryptocurrency. This channel is not going to have is any D-bag flexing, Lambos, none of that stuff, no fake promises, just straight up information presented to you in a way that's digestible. So what's my day job? So I'm an IT product or project manager. So basically I'm working on implementing a multi-million-dollar ERP system to a company right now. Sorry for my big head blocking our symbol. That's the symbol for Lockheed Martin. So I'm a college graduate. I'm currently working on a PhD, halfway done, and it's actually in epidemiology, which is kind of a hot topic thing right now. And companies I've worked for in the past or been a contractor for in the past has been Google, Deloitte, and of course, which my head's covering up, which I mentioned earlier, which is Lockheed. So what are stocks, guys? I know my big fat head is covering up part of this, but like I said, guys, in the description below for the video, you can click the link and you'll be able to see this and view it for yourself and follow along. But basically, what is a stock? To break it down real simple, a stock is what's known as a security. Security is just a tradable financial asset. That's all. So this is not complex. A fictitious company that I made up here, Big Boys Burgers, if you ever watched the show Arrow, or I think it's Fat Boys, something like that. Anyway. Has 1,000 total shares. If you own 100 shares, you'd own 10% of the company. So pretty simple, right? Now, when a company is actually listed on a stock exchange, typically they go live with several million shares of stock. So put that in perspective. So when a company chooses to go public, that means they're actually looking to raise money themselves. They call this an IPO or initial price offering. So basically what happens is the company itself owns a bunch of stock and they can choose to sell that stock to raise money. All right, so the next thing is the stock exchange. So this is where all the trading takes place for stocks. So this is where brokers and traders can buy and sell securities. So even yourself, you're buying a stock online, you're still buying through a broker. Now there's 16 stock markets worldwide that have a value themselves of over $1 trillion each. There's approximately 25-ish stock market exchanges in the world. The 2 major stock exchanges in the United States are going to be your NYSE, your New York Stock Exchange, and your NASDAQ, which stands for National Associations of Dealers Automated Quotations Exchange. Blah. Mouthful. And keep in mind, each stock is only listed on that specific exchange. For instance, if you wanted to buy Apple, you'd have to go to the NASDAQ. That's not listed on the NYSE. So here's some pictures of what some stock exchanges look like in the United States, both the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ. So guys, when can you buy stocks? Well, the US stock market is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now it's closed on federal holidays and can close earlier on some federal holidays. For instance, it could close earlier on Christmas Eve and then be closed all day Christmas Day. Now there's some stockbrokers that offer what's called pre-market or even extended trading hours. What that means is you can actually buy stocks a little bit early before the stock market opens and even sell them while the stock market is closed. Keep in mind, this time is a little bit more volatile and there's a lot less volumes of traders actually participating. For instance, the Robinhood platform, their pre-market is 9 a.m. and it lasts until 6 p.m. Eastern time. Some platforms are open a bit earlier than that and stay open a bit later than that too. So as I touched on earlier, that you yourself have to go through an intermediary, which is going to be a broker, in order to buy stock. There's a lot of different brokers out there. I think a lot of you are probably familiar with now, and which is great for beginners. It's called Robinhood. And then there's kind of an intermediary one, which several of you might have even heard of, which is called Webull, which is also free, just like Robinhood. And then some other ones that are paid or have different fees or other things associated with, which I have listed as the big boys here at the bottom. TD Ameritrade, their Thinkorswim app, is very popular. There's a lot of really popular ones. So what I would recommend is, if you're new to stocks, you might want to start off on just Robinhood, since Robinhood is super easy to use. But one thing you're never ever going to want to do on Robinhood is day trade it, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So as I was saying, Robinhood would be a good one to start with, and then maybe move into Webull that's got a lot more advanced features. These brokers are available in applications, so like your iOS or Android for your phone, or online. I prefer the online versions. Their computer app for Webull is actually quite good, has a lot of good charts and stuff that we'll get into in the future. And if you're going to use either of these brokers, do me a favor and use my referral codes here to sign up, because that way we both get some free stock. So it's just a nice way of helping me out by giving me a free stock, and then you get some free stock yourself. So do it. Why not? Do it.
Do it.
Lay it down right here. Do it. Do it.
So here are 3 different types of trading for you guys. So you've got your day trading, your swing trading, and your long trading. Now, what does that mean? Basically, if you're day trading, you're buying a security or a stock, same thing, within the same day, and then you're selling it in the same day, right? Now, there's something really important to know. There's called day trading rules, and this applies to the United States. You cannot day trade more than 3 times in a week unless you have at least $25,000 in an account with a broker, or they'll suspend your account. There's no way around it. All brokers do this. This is law for the United States. Swing trading means that you buy a stock one day and you sell it the next day or a few weeks later, potentially. Now, if you're going long on stocks, typically that means you are holding on the stock for an extended period of time. This could be several months to years. And if you're watching this video, you're probably new to trading. So the first type of trading that you need to do is what's called paper trading. This just gets its name from basically doing fake trades from forever ago, before there was really computers, where you would just write things down, pretend like you're trading it, and see how it ended out. Now, this is a picture of the Webull app, which has a paper trading feature. We could get in, it gives you $1 million fake dollars to play with, and basically you can buy and sell stocks and see how things would have wound up, and kind of learn your own strategies, and this way you can do it without any repercussion. We're going to talk about the different types of orders and what they actually mean. So this is an example coming out of Robinhood. As you can see here, you got a market order, a limit order, stop loss order, stop limit order, trailing stop order. Okay, what's all that crap mean? So a market order basically means that when you click this and you buy it, it's going to execute at the best price that the market has available right then. So a lot of people get confused. They'll do a limit order. Say, for instance, right here, they tried to buy this workhorse stock and did a limit order, and right now it was $15.70, but it ended up being executed at $15.80 because that was the best price at the time, and they're actually basically losing money right away. What you want to do is do a limit order. What this means is when you set the limit order, you're setting the actual price that you want to buy the stock for. So if you want to pay $15.70 for that stock, when you do your limit order, you'll type in that you're paying $15.70, and if the stock reaches that price, your order will execute. Now, stop loss order. You're selling a stock once the price reaches a specific price. Now, I continuously set stop losses whenever I'm day trading a stock. So what do I mean by that? Let's say I'm buying Workhorse, for instance, maybe down here, and as it's going up, every time it goes up a few percentage points, I set a stop loss. So let's say it was $15 and then it jumped up to $16. Well, when it hit maybe $15.25, I would set a stop loss to sell at $15.20 or something. That way, if it decided to go back down and it fell off a cliff, I would save myself and I'm taking profit. I myself minimize risk quite a lot when I'm day trading stocks. I'm not willing to lose as much as others. I'm almost not willing to lose at all. So I have lost, of course, but very minuscule amounts because I am constantly setting stop losses as my stock goes up. If it dips down too much by a certain percentage, then I'm out. And if it went back up after that, oh well, at least I still made money, right? Now, stop limit order provides the features of a stop order and a limit order. So when a stock hits a stop price that you set, it triggers a limit order. Then the limit order is executed at your limit or better. Now, a trailing stop order, which I've never actually used, it gets into percentages. So with a trailing stop order, the trailing stop price follows or trails the best price of the stock by a trail that you specify. So if the stock's price moves in a favorable direction, the trailing stop price will move with the stock. If the stock's price moves in an unfavorable direction, the trailing stop price will stay the same. Now, the only things that you should really be using for the most part is limit orders and stop loss orders. Limit orders to buy the stock at exactly the price you want, and stop loss orders to make it sell at exactly the price that you want. Okay? So like I said, as your stock's climbing up, it's 15, 16, 17, 18. Every time it hits a percentage that you're happy with taking profit at, set that stop loss. So like I said, if you bought it at 15, it flies up like a rocket. Now it's at 16. Set a stop loss at maybe 15.50, 15.75, and then as it hits 17, set it at 16. As it hits, etc. Whatever percentages that you're fine with taking profit at. If it decides to fall back down, then good. That's where you're at. Don't lose money. Always make money. So what's your goal for stock trading? There's a lot of different goals that people might have, and there's different types of trading to accomplish these goals. For instance, everyone's heard the adage before: buy low, sell high. But I mean, that's easy, but no one can really predict that, right?
Prediction? Yes, prediction. Pain.
So what are you trying to do? Well, if you're a day trader, you're going to need to learn how to read charts, do patterns, and really learn to see the indicators of when is a good time to day trade. Since the best catalyst for when a stock's going to rocket up is good news. Since the other day, President Trump tweeted about Kodak getting a huge government contract, so that way the next day the stock went pew right to the moon. Now keep in mind with day trading, you don't have to trade every single day. I personally look for the best setups like news that I just mentioned with Kodak, and then try to get in on that action. There's other goals of stock trading as well, like savings accounts, retirement funds, and there's different types of stocks that can help provide that. That gets a little bit too complex for this video, but don't worry, I will cover in the future. So if you're on your PC or your Mac and you're using Robinhood, this is what the Robinhood app is going to look like here. This particular one is for Gina stocks. Do not buy this right now. This has crashed and burned into the ground from when I initially took this picture. So this is what Webull here looks like, and we're going to talk a little bit about what these green and red areas mean. So this was this stock GNUS, which is Genus Brands, and how it was flowing. So, and these are what's called a 1 minute chart right here. You see here at the top, it says interval, 1 minute. So this is what it's doing every minute. And what were those things like I was saying? These are what they call candles. So this is kind of the stock market trading lingo as to what these are. So you've got your green and your red. Now there's more colors than that too, depending on the app, but green and red are kind of universally used now. Now for future videos, what I'm going to focus on is vocabulary and trader lingo. We're going to talk about penny stocks, what options trading is, how to do chart reading, cryptocurrencies, and then of course any other video suggestions that you guys might have. Please let me know in the comments section, and of course I'll make the content that you guys want to see. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a pretty brief video, but like I said, this was just an introduction to stocks. Please make sure to give a like and subscribe to my channel. Here's a URL to my channel here if you're looking at it from the slides. Once I reach 500 subscribers, basically I can set my own custom URL, which I'll update in the future. Thanks guys, till the next video. Bye.